Welcome back to my channel again. Today we're going to make mango mousse from start to finish. Let's get started. Welcome back again today. This is the starting process of making mango mousse. I want you to stay tuned because we're going to make from the start to the finish. This is a very easy, simple step recipe. If you will definitely like and this mango mousse, please stay tuned. Um, Okay, first we starting off melting the puree. If you have like basically mango, like regular mango, you can basically like grind it up in like a blender or so, and basically add the sugar. So we have the recipe here, and I want to really share this recipe because I think this is very important. This is a simple step recipe, and we're gonna start off. So first we're gonna have your mango puree, and mango puree gonna be 200 grams of mango puree, and powdered sugar you're gonna have 207 grams of powdered sugar, and gelatin 30 grams of gelatin, and also heavy cream 1189 grams of gel heavy cream. So basically you mix the powdered sugar inside of the mango puree, and then you slowly add the puree to the cream. Mix the cream at basically soft peak and just basically fold it in. You're gonna add the puree and the gelatin, so you're gonna bloom the gelatin in a cold ice water, and then just basically add it to the quarter of the puree, and then you just basically mix a quarter of the puree, and then you add the cream inside of the whole mixture and basically fold it in. So mix always just the most important thing, you just want to mix the sugar, heat up the sugar with the puree, then you bloom your gelatin, then you mix your heavy cream to soft peak, then you are going to take that off and basically take out some of the cream, add it in the gelatin and the puree, fold it a little bit, and then dump it back into the cream and just fold it, and you're all set. And if you just follow this step into this video, is very simple. And if you have any question out there, I would be more than happy to help you out. And this is a very easy recipe, and as you can see, you don't want to mix it no more than a soft peak, and that's the final product for you there. And so I want to if you watch a couple of my video, you're gonna see I make several different things with this recipe. This recipe is very handy. It can do a lot of different things you can do with it. For today, I want you to stay tuned. I have a video how I make like a basically a cake, basically with the same recipe. You can make a shooter, you can make like a mango mousse. This is a mango mousse recipe, but you can make several different things with this recipe. As I said, you can make this cake like in a bar, and basically you can layer it, and a lot of fun you can have with this recipe. That's the reason why I'm sharing with this recipe with you, because I know there's you can use this recipe in a lot of different things. And as like you can see it, you don't want to over mix this recipe, because you just want to heat up the mango puree and also the powdered sugar, and just don't heat it up too much. Just basically 1/4 of, you can even do it in a microwave too. You can just heat it up in a microwave, thing it like get like to a boil, and then you add the powder sugar to it and just whisk it. Once you whisk it and get those lumps out, you're gonna see a lot of progress in this recipe. And as you can see, the recipe is very smooth, and it's just amazing to use this recipe in a lot of different things. And if you watch this video to the end, you're gonna see how I mix, step by step, how I mix the cream. um and I set it up so, back and forth. This is a soft peak of the cream, and I mix it to a soft peak. And once I mix it to the soft peak, then I just basically take it off, and I just basically add a small portion into that gelatin mixture with the puree. And so just to basically mix it a little bit to make everything get incorporate, and then I add it to the whole mixture and fold it in. And then finally, I'm gonna come into the end part of the product of mixing stage. So it's gonna be stage one, two, and finally I'm gonna add it into a bag, and then I'm gonna add it in any different kind of mold you have. I have the diamond cutter mold here, and like a shape like a octagon, and it worked very good in this mold. And you see basically all the rigid in the corners, and you see the beauty of this thing. It's just amazing. And if you see the mold have like a little spraying inside of the mold, I just basically spray like some can spray. Use some can spray and spray it. Once you use the can spray, it basically can get very shiny. But I didn't really watch the shininess, because I know I'm gonna basically spray it, and we're gonna get to that stage because I did everything from start to finish, so it's easier for you out there. I use this recipe a lot, and if you think this recipe, if you have any hiccup with this recipe, I will be more than happy to share it, because this is an amazing recipe. As again, you can use it for several different things. And finally, I try a different mold. And if you watch the next video, you're gonna see I make some chocolate mousse in this mold, but it didn't come out shiny as this, because I was basically hurrying with the chocolate mousse, because it's supposed to be like basically frozen when you're taking it out. So when you spraying this kind of stuff, you have to basically put it overnight to let it sit, or if you have a really good freezer or a blast freezer, you can basically put it in there for 15 minutes, and it basically set up, because it's a gelatin as a fat agent in this recipe that make it set so fast. And as you can see, the mixture is well made, and if you can, as you can see, it's very nice and have a good strength to it. The fat content, I know there's fat inside of the mango, but it's not a lot of fat, so I just add basically the to get it bind together. I add the gelatin sheet, so gelatin give it a lot more firmer. I was saying like the firmer end. And we're gonna come to a stage of finally finishing stage, and you can use this piping in a tart shells or any sort of thing you can use it for. You can use it for a shooter. You can use it in a martini glass, and and decorate it with some. And if you watch my a couple video that I put out, um, it almost similar to look like the white chocolate mousse recipe. You can use this for, you can even use a white chocolate mousse for this recipe and fold in, um, anything you want to fold it into it. But this one is a really real deal. So this is a frozen. I put it in the glass to let it set up, and then I'm gonna be at a have like a mango mousse sponge, and what I was doing, I make a base for it. So I'm basically gonna cut out the right fit for it, and then as you can see, it cut out the right fit, and then I'm basically, if you want to get it stuck into the mold, you can cut it once. When it's set, you can basically slap it onto it, and it will seal to it. But I just figure I'm just gonna do something for you, and then I also you have to spray it right out of the mold. You pop it out. It's hold the spray very nicely, as you can see. I use the cocoa butter spray. If you definitely want to know where I purchased these, you can holler at me. I'd be more than happy to give that out. Um, and then I do two different types, and what I have right here, I have the raspberry. I put the I pipe, no, this is the raspberry. Yeah, I pipe it with the raspberry, um, to garnish the plate, and this is a good recipe, and so this is the final stage, and this is the final stage, and this is what it looked like, and this is amazing. And I top it off with raspberry, and I top it off with some gold dust and a blackberry, and as you can see, there's mango sauce I have on the side, a raspberry and mango sauce. So I use a mango, I would say, extract to it, and that's the finishing. And I want to show you basically the final stage again with this different types, and this type is going to be the different looks of the cocoa spray. This is amazing look also, and I top it off with some pixie dust. And once you top it off with the pixie dust, it's amazing. And I top it off with some gold leaf, and this is amazing. And this is basically two different types I made. So top it off with a gold leaf. The gold leaf work with everything, and and I'm gonna plate this one up also and show you how it look. And you just put it onto that sponge, that mango mousse sponge, and time to decorate the next plate and show you the beauty of having, because the cake, don't worry about to put like any kind of simple syrup underneath the cake, because that will definitely be fine, because this is so and this is a mango sauce, and the cake is so soft, basically it's a mousse, so you don't need anything more soft with that. That's perfect enough. So I would say this is amazing cake. So, and this is the finishing also, blackberry and raspberry. This something that very simple. I don't need to put anything more. I just want to keep it clean, and I top it off with some gold leaf and a little flowers, and pixie dust, and this is great. I can't complain for this recipe. This recipe is amazing. So that's the finishing product of the mango mousse cake, and the all the put some dots around it. So that's a little nice tutorial to show you how you can do different type of dessert. You can plate for 1,000 or um, the recipe is very big. So I want to say thank you so much to watch this video. Please like and share and subscribe. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. All right, peace.